everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree. Happy New Year. It is the first video of 2023. This is going to be my Shop My Stash for January. I'm also going to be doing a lot of talking in the video. I'm going to be sharing the products, of course, but I'm also going to be chatting about my goals for 2023, what I want to do with my channel, my other channel as well, just different things I want to do with YouTube and different stuff I want to share with you. So I'm going to be talking a lot about that as I put on the products I shop my stash for January. So let's just get on with it. I did already put on some primer. So let me show you the eyeshadow palette that I chose to shop my stash for. It was this. Remember this palette? This is from Smashbox. It was called On the Rocks, and this was their Photo Op Eyeshadow Luxe palette. I got this for a Christmas gift one year and I was beside myself. I was so excited for it. This is how it looks, and this was all their Photo Op formula. I don't know if they still make the Photo Op formula. I don't know if those like small palettes they still carry are this same formula, but I really liked it. I remember these colors being really smooth and easy to use, and I was looking at all my palettes there like, what am I going to use this month? And I had to pull this out. But before I put the eyeshadow on, I want to put on a primer. I did already put on eyeshadow primer, but I shot my stash for a face primer that I completely forgot I owned. It's the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. It's a little sample here. And I remember using this once or twice, and I thought it was very perfumey, but it was also just like a silicone primer. It has real gold flecks in it, which help to increase the cost and the overall price for the consumer. And they do nothing. They do literally nothing. I remember putting this on. Oh yeah, there's that fake soft feeling that I hate so much. Why did I pick this out? Because I remember not liking it. Anyway, we're gonna put this on. I remember the gold flecks. They don't do anything. They just look like gold flecks on your face. They don't do anything for your makeup, for your skin. It's just there to make the primer extra expensive. And I just don't like that feeling, that fake soft feeling that just not for me. But I'm gonna put this on first in hopes that it'll kind of sink in, and I don't know. Maybe it'll do something this time, but I'm gonna use it all month. We'll see. Maybe it'll convert me. Maybe I'll learn to love it. But let's jump into eyeshadow. I'm just gonna kind of bounce around the palette. There's a really pretty green one there that I remember using the heck out of. This one right there. Why am I holding it like that? Like this. This green one here I used the heck out of. I might use that today. I'm just gonna kind of bounce around to the colors and see what I do. But what I wanted to talk about today, I wanted to kind of share some goals with you, some things I want to do on my channels. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good about this year for some reason, and I never really feel that way about the new year. I usually feel really good like at the beginning, like, ooh, new year, new whatever, but I never ever stick to anything because I make the goals way too lofty. I don't make it like a goal that I want to reach by the end of the year. Most of the resolutions I give myself are things I have to do every single day or I failed, you know, and that's impossible. It's impossible to make a goal like that, especially if you're someone that's not used to sticking to goals, and the first time you do it, you're like, I must pack lunch to work every single day. And that was one of the resolutions I made a couple years ago. Do you know how many times I packed my lunch to work that year? Maybe three. Maybe three. I also had a resolution once to, of course, get into shape. I'm gonna start working out. And you know what I did? I went to the gym one time, and I'm not exaggerating, one time. I paid for the membership every single month because I told myself, this shadow's kind of picking up really bad. It looks like it has hard pan on it though, like maybe I swatched it and it's, I don't know. I'm gonna bounce around in the palette. Anyway, I told myself, if I pay for the membership, it'll make me want to go because I'm putting that money, you know what I mean? But you know what? I quickly got very used to not having that $20 every month or whatever it was for Planet Fitness at the time. And I was like, oh, I could live without $20 every month. And I paid for it for a year. a whole year. And I literally went one time. And I remember not going back because I was so sore. Oh, I'm so sore because the first time I went so hard because you feel good. You feel so good being there. You're like, I'm gonna try every machine and go 100%. And then the next day or the day after, I was so sore. Like I remember my legs and arms, every muscle I didn't even know I had just hurt so much that I didn't go back. I was waiting for the soreness to wear off, and it took a year. It took a year for me not to be sore that one time. This palette, this is not working. Okay. I don't like the way this looks at all. Okay, let's move on to something else. Oh, that's a little better. Anyway, I'm feeling good this year. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like I'm very clear-headed. I feel different. I feel different and I feel good. So I did want to set myself some goals that I might actually work towards. Most of them are YouTube related because I just feel, I gotta wipe this off. I don't like the way that it looks. Okay, I don't want this to be a fail because I do have another video I want to film after this. So I'm gonna start again. I just don't like the way that it's looking. But as far as YouTube goes, like my goals for YouTube, I want to put a little more into it, a little more effort, a little more time. I want to try some different things, and I want to start vlogging. I bought a camera and I went out by myself one day on my day off from work and I recorded it. And I recorded like going to different stores. I recorded myself eating lunch in the park by myself, and I was talking. I mean, it was really nerve-wracking, and to be honest, like I was very, very embarrassed even just walking around. But once you start talking out loud by yourself, you get really comfortable doing it and nobody cares. Literally nobody cares. People might look over because they hear a voice over there and they look, and then they look away. They literally don't care. It's the weirdest thing. And even if they did care, what are they gonna say? They're not gonna talk to you. They're not gonna ask you what you're doing. Like, not in a million years are they gonna do that. They might talk to the person they're walking around with, but that's it. That's all they're gonna do. Anyway, my sweater is choking me all of a sudden. I didn't put the video up because I couldn't figure out how to get the video from the camera onto my phone so I could edit it. So this camera here that I'm using, there's an app. There's an app that you just download, you click on it, you click the video clips you want, and you send them to your phone. And that's what I do to edit these videos, including the one I'm gonna do today. Ooh, much better, much better. Anyway, I couldn't figure out how to get the videos off, and I was like, oh God, I can't vlog now. I'm gonna have to return the camera. It was a whole thing, but my boyfriend figured it out. And it was not just an app. I don't know what it was about that camera, but you can't download the clips to an Android phone for some reason. But my boyfriend found a workaround, you know. If there's a will, there is a way. And he figured it out, so I'm really excited now. And I want to do one vlog, at least one a month. And I did start a third channel. I know it's called Spacecaseyt Vlogging. If you want to go subscribe, I'll link it in the description box. If you want to search for it, you can do that too. I don't have any subscribers on it yet. And I'm not expecting the vlogs to be anything groundbreaking because I have a very low-key, easygoing life, and I love it that way. I love it so much. Not to say I don't do fun things or anything like that, but I'm not going to secret meetings like a bunch of vloggers do and doing projects I can't tell you about. You know, I'm just having a normal everyday life. And the person that really inspired me so much to start vlogging is Kiki Chanel. If you guys love like regular everyday people just living their normal life, she is so funny to watch. She will inspire anybody to start vlogging because she just vlogs her regular everyday life. Like, she's not like living some fancy lifestyle and hanging out with other YouTubers and going to parties and stuff. She just stays at home and hangs out with her boyfriend and plays video games, and she's so freaking funny too. Anyway, she really inspired me to like want to start vlogging. So I'm going to try it out. I'm not expecting them to be any good, but I feel like if I don't do it, I'm going to regret it. I don't know what it is. I feel like inside my soul, I have to vlog. I just really want to try it out and I just want to try it. So if you want to follow my vlog channel and check out vlogs, I'm going to do at least once a month. More if I feel inspired to, but I want to stick to at least one per month. And I know that doesn't sound like very many, but I also have this channel that I like to upload to regularly. And I want to have a schedule for this channel as well. And I want to start doing videos on this channel Sunday and Thursday. I want to do 2 videos a week. I also want to do 1 video a week on my other channel, which I have called Spacecaseyt and Her Plants. It's all about my house plants. If you want to check it out, I'll link it down below. I want to do at least 1 video a week on that channel as well. So trying to balance the 3 channels, you know, I got to have a realistic schedule for myself. So that's what I want to do as far as schedules go. I want to do that Sunday, Thursday on the beauty channel. I haven't thought of the day yet for the plants. I'm thinking Saturday, and then at least once a month. Maybe like a monthly recap or something like that at the end of the month. I haven't figured out the vlog thing yet, but I want to do at least 1 a month just to kind of stay consistent and feel like I'm getting good at it or better, you know? What else? Oh, there's a bunch of little series I want to start introducing on my channel. One thing I really miss doing is single product reviews. I used to do single product reviews all the time, and I don't do them that often anymore because I started watching other channels, you know, as you do, and I saw the way other people did single product reviews and just reviews in general, and then I immediately felt like I was doing crap videos, and I was like, I do reviews so awful, I'm not going to do them anymore. So I don't do single product reviews all that often anymore. And I actually really miss it because I love watching single product reviews. And I've always said that I wanted to make videos I would like to watch. And I don't know why I stopped doing them. So I want to introduce them again this year. I want to focus a lot on single product reviews. And if you don't know what that is, it's literally what it sounds like. It's just reviewing one thing in the video, like a deep review, ingredients, efficacy, wear test, different things like that, and just really showcasing that one product. And I want to do a lot more of those this year. So if you love single product reviews, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss them. I want to do them regularly. And I'm really excited for drugstore month this year. If you don't know what that is, every February, I do a whole month of videos. I upload every single day, and I just do drugstore stuff only. Brushes, makeup, beauty products, hair stuff, skincare, like all the gamut of drugstore stuff. And I love it so much because the stuff starts coming out like late December-ish, and then all of January, it's just flooding. New brands, pumping stuff out into the drugstore. And I work at a drugstore, so I see it really quickly. I grab it, I'm buying it, I'm trying it. And I love just putting it all out for February. It's one of my favorite things that I do. And last month, I didn't finish off the month. I just wasn't feeling good last month. I was just not feeling good, you know? So I didn't finish it off, but this year I wanna make sure it's good. So that's coming in February. Another series I'm doing is every single month at the beginning of the month, I'm going to be shopping my stash like I'm doing in this video. They're not all going to be so chatty and talkative like this one, but I just also had all my New Year stuff I want to get out, so I'm just combining them into one video. But I want to shop my stash every single month and really like using what I have. One of my favorite things of 2022 was shopping my stash. I bought less than I ever have in the year. I mean, I still bought a lot, don't get me wrong. I bought a lot of stuff, but I didn't buy as much as I normally would have. Like, I didn't want everything because I was shopping my stash so much. I really felt like I had new makeup all the time, even though it was old. It was old stuff I already owned, but I felt like it was new because I hadn't used it in so long. And I loved it so much. It was great. If you have a lot of makeup and you're not shopping your stash, or you feel like you already know the stuff so you don't use it as much, pull it out and use it, rediscover it, use a different brush, use a different technique. It will change your makeup using life. I promise you. It was so fun for me. So that's what I want to do again this year. I want to shop my stash more than ever. And I'm going to do it every single month. At the beginning of the month, shop my stash. At the end of the month, do a little recap on how the products worked and whether or not I'm going to keep them or declutter them. So primer, you know what? It doesn't feel soft at all anymore. Let me look up close and see if all of that glitter is still there though. Oh yeah, it literally, like I could see it without even getting up close. There's little gold flecks all over my face. I don't like that because it doesn't look like a nice glowy primer. It literally looks like someone sprinkled gold glitter in a primer. That's weird. Okay, the foundation I pulled out is the No. 7 Protect and Perfect Advanced All-in-One Foundation. I love this. This is a severely underrated drugstore product, not just from No. 7. I mean, No. 7's underrated all the time, but this is such a good foundation. It is not the best shade for me, so I'm gonna do a little test and see how it looks, but I might mix it with something. But let's see, I have here the shade. Oh my God, this expired in July of 2021. It smells fine. It smells the same. I'm sure the sunscreen is expired though, because it says SPF 50. I would not use this as a sunscreen thing at all now. Oh, the shade Calico. Let's try it out on this side and see what it looks like. Oh, that's too light. I could see a million miles away. You know, I'm gonna mix it in with some of the L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Tinted Serum foundation. This is too dark for me, and I've lately just been using it as a mixer foundation for things that are too dark or too light, because this is too dark. And that's what I am gonna do today. What I'm gonna do this year is a project pan, and this is going to be one of the products. That's why it kind of came to mind. I finished a foundation in December, and I hadn't finished a makeup product like that in a long time. Most of the makeup I finished nowadays is mascara, brow products, primers, a powder here and there, but not too much. And I finished off the Milk Makeup foundation, and I felt so good. I felt so accomplished, and I was like, this is the best day of my makeup using life. I'm gonna chase this high. And I immediately was like, I need to do a project pan. And if you don't know what project pan is, it just means you're using up something. So I think it's called project pan because typically in your makeup, the powder or whatever it is sitting on top of a metal pan, like this powder here. That metal right there, the powder is sitting on top of that. So as you're using it up, once you hit the bottom of the powder, you expose the pan. And that's kind of why it's called project pan, because your goal is, your project is to hit pan on the products, meaning you're gonna expose the bottom of the product. And I have a few things like that that I really want to use up, and that foundation is one of them that I'm gonna be focusing on this year. I have a couple other things too. Of course, that video will go up here shortly on Thursday on my new upload day. So that video is coming Thursday. It's my project pan introduction, and it's gonna be for the whole entire year. I'm not gonna be like project pan with a goal. I'm just gonna see how I can do the whole year, but I want to actually stick to it and try to use some stuff up because I loved shopping my stash so much this year and getting use out of what I have, and not just shopping my makeup stash, but shopping my skincare. I have so much freaking skincare, let me tell you, because sometimes, ooh, this looks good. This looks really, really nice. I need a little more coverage in this area and I need to keep blending it, but it looks really nice. Anyway, I have a lot of skincare. I sometimes buy stuff because I just want to have it. I want to own the thing, so I'll buy it. And then I don't want to use it up because it'll be gone. And it's not like it's gonna disappear from the world. I can still buy it, but I don't know what it is. I buy it because I want to have it. But in 2022, I focused big time on using what I have in my skincare stash, and it was just the best. I was washing my face more than I ever have. I was making an effort to put on masks all the time, and it was just awesome. And again, I felt like I had new stuff all the time, even though it's stuff I had already had and already purchased a while before. It was just really great. So if you have stuff that you aren't using because you paid money for it, you don't want to use it up too quickly, just use it. Just use it, because one day you're going to go open up that thing. You're going to open up this primer that you've been saving forever because it's from Yves Saint Laurent. It was expensive. It has gold in it, and you're like, wow, I'll never own this primer again. I'm going to savor it. But one day you're going to open that and it's going to be bad. It's going to have turned, it's going to stink, it's going to have stuff floating in it, and you're going to regret not using it. So just use it. Use it up. You're going to feel way better. You're going to feel like you got your money's worth out of it, and your skin will thank you for using your expensive stuff. Even if it's not expensive, just use what you have. You won't regret it, I promise you. Skin looks good. The foundation does have a little pink to it. And I don't know. I'll use this up to use it for the month, but I feel like I'm going to declutter this in favor of a better looking shade, you know. Powder, I'm going to use actually the Too Faced multi-use complexion powder, the one I showed for the example for pan, because I don't have much left and I want to use this up. This is definitely one of those project pan things that I want to finish. And I will finish it, but I just want to use it. And I say this in every single video that I mention this, but I think this is discontinued. I'm hoping that they're just repackaging it, like they're going to bring it back in their primed and poreless packaging, because it's so beautiful. Those little compacts are so nice. And I hope that that's all they're doing with this, that they're going to bring it back, because this is my favorite face powder of all time. And I would hate to have to find a replacement. I just realized I forgot under eye concealer. This is the Kulfi Main Match Concealer, one of my yearly favorites. One of the best concealers I've ever freaking used. It's the best. It's the best. This is the shade Ice Ice Berry. Oh, one more thing I wanted to start doing this year is a Back to Basics series. This kind of goes along with the single product reviews thing. I really wanted to, like I said, do videos I would want to watch. And I love single product reviews, but I also love videos where people they're taking it back. For example, like how to use a cleansing balm, taking it back to basics, how to use a cleansing oil, how to double cleanse, different things like that. I really want to do just different videos that I would like to watch, you know, definitely for beginners and things like that, because I still get comments on, well, what is that? How do I use that? And I think nowadays, if you're making beauty videos, you kind of assume that people know everything and know what they're doing. And I kind of forget, like if I mention, I'll just talk about the cleansing balm. If I talk about a cleansing balm, I assume people know what it is and how to use it. I just kind of give you what I think about it. And I kind of want to take it back and kind of do little things like that. I think it'd be kind of fun. I'm going to shop my stash for this. This is the Dior Backstage Contour Palette. It has two highlighter shades and two bronzer contour shades here. And this is one of those things that I have kind of forced myself to try to like, but I really don't like it. It doesn't suit my skin tone or my preferences really, but I really like Dior. I like this brand, so I don't like that they make a product I don't like. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when you have a band that you love or an artist and they put out some crap album and you still have to be like, no, they're just trying something different. You don't like them as well. You're not a real fan. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about this. I just genuinely don't really care about it. And ugh, look at that already. Nope. Look at that. No. I am decluttering this right now. I don't, no. No. And all I did was swirl the brush around in it. Like, it's too pigmented for my skin tone. It does not blend well. I mean, it blended well with the sponge, I guess, but I don't like it. I don't like the color of it. I don't like the tone. I don't like that. Nope. Oh, I forgot I did shop my stash for a powder, but I think I'm going to use this one anyway. Okay, I'm going to try to fix that with some powder. What do I pull out now? I'm just going to use the bronzer that's in my project pan. Spoiler alert, it's the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. So this is what I'm talking about with pan. Look at that, another taking it back to basics thing. What is hitting pan? What the heck does that even mean? I assume everybody knows what it means. So here's the metal pan that the powder sits on top of. I have hit pan because I've exposed the bottom of the product there. And I love this bronzer. This is definitely going to be in my project pan because it's just the greatest. And this brush does have some of that Dior color on it, so that's definitely what's going to show through as well. Ew, I don't like it. I wiped off the eyeshadow because I didn't want this to be a fail, and I don't like that bronzer at all. Oh no. Ew. Yeah. Okay, for highlighter, I pulled out the PIXI by Petra Glowy Gossamer Duo in the shade Delicate Dew. Remember this? This was huge a few years ago. I have liked this. I like the way it looks on the skin, but from what I remember, it doesn't really last. I remember this fading really quickly. And that's kind of the reason I never really use it. Oh my God, look at that. Mirror finish right there. I kind of just mixed the colors together. Ooh, that's almost a little much, isn't it? It's too late now. I went overboard with the bronzer. We're gonna go overboard with the highlighter. And then for blush, I pulled out this little trio from Milani. This is the Rose Powder Blush Trio Palette. It just comes with 3 of their rose blushes. I don't think they make this anymore, but they still sell the rose blushes. Do they? I actually don't even know. If they don't, this is a shop your stash moment right here. The middle one is my most used, as you can see from the brush marks around it. These two, I guess I never really used. I don't know why that is, but I just didn't. All right, eyebrows already. Gonna use my usual stuff. Kosas Brow Pop Brow Pencil, It Cosmetics powder, and I'm using this right now, the Got To Be brow gel. And I did buy the hair gel that people were using as brow gel, which is what prompted Got To Be to make a brow gel. And I bought it, so I want to do a comparison on that because I haven't used it yet. But yes, that is coming soon. Oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard the other day because just scrolling on Instagram, there's all kinds of random junk that comes across your feed, like stuff, I don't know where they think I would like this stuff from. But there was one video that was so funny. It was unexpectedly funny. I'll link it if how do you even do that? I'm sure I could link it in the description box if you want to watch it, because I don't think I'll be able to show it here without getting like something. I think I'll get in trouble for that. I don't know. But it's a video of like a kid's recital of a Christmas song and of Jingle Bells, it sounds like. And it is so freaking funny because it's awful. It sounds awful. They're playing awful. It doesn't seem like they practiced once. Like it sounds like, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like they're trying to make the sounds of the song with their mouths into the instrument. Like they're trying to do sounds or something. It is so freaking funny. I was laughing so hard. I watched it over and over. And it was unexpected because it starts off with just like one person playing like a trumpet, kind of okay. And then the rest of the band comes in and it's not what you expect. You expect it to sound good and it sounds so bad. I can't believe no one busted out laughing. But it's parents watching and I'm sure they were like all proud of their kid for being on stage and playing in front of people, and oh my God, it's so funny. Ew, why did I do that? That looks too harsh. I put dark brown in the lower lash line. That looks no bueno. I'm gonna try to smooth it out with my fingertip. I'm just gonna have to go with it. I already did it. What are you gonna do? Mascara, I'm really into Maybelline Sky High mascara right now, and I did buy the primer, but if there was any mascara that does not need primer, it's the Maybelline Sky High mascara. This is amazing on its own. It doesn't need a primer, so I don't know why they made this, but I've been trying it out, and so far it's fine. It's fine-ish. I will do a review on that, of course, because I'm all about my single product reviews this year. Oh, setting spray. I totally forgot, and I like to do setting spray before mascara. Shoot, well, I'm going to let that dry for a sec. Okay, and for setting spray, I pulled out the PIXI Makeup Fixing Mist. I have had this all year, or most of the year. I want to say I've had this the whole year, if not even like the end of last year. I used one of these whole ones up a while back, like even a couple of years ago. I did pour it, oh no, oh no. Oh no, I forgot I had all that foundation on my hand and I got it on my sweater. Shoot, well, it's gonna be there for the whole day. What are you gonna do? What was I talking about? Oh, this PIXI Fixing Mist. So I bought this earlier this year. It has a scent that I didn't like at first. It smells very dated, old school floral powder scent. But it grew on me and I grew to really love the scent of this, but I did pour this into a different bottle because I don't like the sprayer on this. Watch, let me see if you could see it. It's very fast, very direct, and very like, pff, right there. There's your setting spray. And I don't really like that, but we're going to try it out today. Ugh, I almost don't want to spray it on my face because I feel like it's going to just... I can't do it. I'm scared. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay. I can't do it. Okay, just spray it. Oh no, oh no, no. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. 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 Nope. Nope, 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 nope. It's too small. It's too small of a spray and it's way too direct. No, no. I am pouring that into another bottle. That's not it. That is not it. But there's that scent, that old familiar smell. I do love the way it makes the skin look. I love the way it prolongs the wear of my makeup. Like, this works and I really enjoy it, but the sprayer is no bueno. Okay, mascara. No, I don't want to use this. You know what I want to use? This new one from L'Oreal. This is the Telescopic Lift Mascara. I've been using this. Like I said, drugstore stuff starts coming out at the end of December, and that's when I bought this. It looks like this, kind of cute packaging, but the wand is wild. So look at it. It's like a paddle. There are no bristles on one whole side. It's just a flat plastic, and the bristles are only on one side of the brush. So you kind of have to like make sure you're holding it the correct way. And the first day that I used this, I thought it was awesome. I went, oh my gosh, like this is really good on first use. It's the perfect like dry mascara, but that's still kind of wet. It has a formula that you kind of get from your mascara after a couple of weeks. It's really nice. But when I first used it, it made all the tips of my lashes turn all like crazy. And it looked really weird. This is definitely a mascara to use if you enjoy putting mascara on a lot, like it's your favorite part of your makeup, and you like just sitting here and really styling your lashes. This is a mascara you will enjoy. If you like putting on your mascara really quickly and just getting out the door, this is probably not for you. At least that's been my experience. It's one you kind of have to take your time with, and you really have to kind of, like I said, style your lashes. So that is it. That is the Shop My Stash. I know it was mega long. If you're still here, thank you. Let's recap the products real quick that I'm going to be using this month. Smashbox On The Rocks palette. I mean, it looks fine today, but those couple of shades I used earlier I didn't like very much. But I'm excited to use all these jewel tones over here. It'll be really nice. Number 7 foundation, but I am going to mix it with the L'Oreal just for a color match to match me a little better. The Dior palette, I'm decluttering this right now. I don't want to use that at all. I'm going to pick out a different bronzer because I want to shop my stash for something, but what I used today was the Essence one. The Milani blush palette, I actually really want to try out the other two colors. And if they still have these or still have the rose blushes, I'll link those down below. What else did I pick out? The PIXI stuff, I want to dump this into a different bottle. And then the YSL primer. I'll have to look up the claims on this because all it says is blurring and illuminating. It does not illuminate. All it does is leave gold glitter flecks on your face. As far as blurring goes, I did notice a blurring effect when I was putting it on, but I'm gonna have to kind of pay attention to this throughout the month, but I don't know, my skin does look quite nice, if I do say so myself. But I think it's a combination of all the products, not just the primer, you know. And then once I use up this Too Faced powder, if I use it up this month, I'm gonna bring in the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I have never tried this, and I bought this, and guess what? It's still sealed. This is the transparent color, so hopefully it's actually transparent. But I am gonna try this powder out because I've never tried it, and I just have always wanted to. But that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for this mega long, ultra long video. If you're still here, thank you so much. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss my future videos, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.